Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter again. I have been on a shawl kick. I'm a fairly new crocheter, so I've never really made shawls until the last month or two, and now I'm addicted. Now I see why everybody loves to wear them, make them. I love it. Anyway, I started with this. I was looking for a really easy shawl to make besides the granny square shawl, and I found this one called the Whirlwind shawl by Two Tier Knits on Ravelry, and I loved it. Very easy for a newbie. It was actually one of those kinds of patterns where you think, oh my god, I should have thought of that. I should have been able to come out of that out of my own head. But anyway, it's a paid for pattern, and I loved it. And so I made this one, and I call it the dragon tail shawl because it kind of looks like scales at the bottom there. And this was made with using Caron cakes in the color Strawberry Trifle. So it kind of goes like that. It's actually really quite nice. This is soft. The Caron cakes are soft. Really nice. And then I made a second one. But I made this one with Caron Simply Soft Ombre. And this colorway is Teal Zeal Ombre. And this is what I made. Sorry I did not weave in the ends. Haven't blocked it yet. Anyway, I love this one too. It's so soft. I think I really like the Caron Simply Soft Ombre. It's a thicker 4. But I love it. So that's my second one. And then I moved on to the Treasure Island shawl by Hannah Sigmund from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. And I cannot say enough about this pattern. It's also a paid for pattern, but like nominal fee. And I believe it's her first pattern that she issued. She's also a YouTuber, the Cozy Cottage Crochet. Look her up. She's adorable. She looks a little, I don't know, Tinkerbell. Like, she's so adorable to watch and full of life and spunk. And the first one I made was this one, the one that I'm wearing. And this one is made with the yarn that I bought from Queen's Yarn Boutique, which is 100% superwash merino in a worsted, worsted, and I showed it, I think, in my first couple of videos, and I liked the way it turned out. I just don't think you can see Hannah's design in such a busy pattern. I think it's just way too busy for that pattern. But I like the way, I like the colors and whatnot. So I made another one using Hannah's design. This. Oh my goodness. And this, and I might have used a little too light of a yarn because it turned out a little on the small side, but if I can get it to work, I loved this. I actually used, she talks about this yarn a lot, which is the Loops and Threads Wool-like. And the colorway is Ice Blue. I loved how this yarn is amazing. It is so soft. I can't stop touching it. But it is a #1 super fine, which I'd never worked with before. It took a little getting used to because my hands don't work that way. It's like working with air. Anyway, but this is not blocked yet, but this is her design. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gorgeous. I think that it actually might even work if I make it in like a cotton. It might even work as a little bikini cover for my daughter, because you know they like those little teeny. They just cover it up. The bottom anyway. So this is her Hannah's design. Is it not gorgeous? Now you can tell the difference between this one, where you cannot see her design, and this one. It is I love it. I think it's going to be my go-to pattern for little shawls or scarves. Anyway, love it, love it. Highly recommend it. It's not very expensive. Actually, Summer from Summer's Tips and Stitches, we had a little conversation about patterns that by commercial companies versus independent designers, and I'm just learning, so I have a really hard time reading patterns, and the commercial patterns, I get lost. I get so lost, so I bought 2 patterns now, and they are so well written and so much information that I had no problem zipping through this at all. And on top of that, I had a hard time with decreasing. I'm still learning. So look at the decrease on this. It is perfect. So I've learned something new from Hannah's pattern that I'm going to apply. A while ago, I started making a sweater from a commercial pattern, a cardigan, and I had such a hard time with the decrease here that I put it away. It's in my rest in peace bag. Didn't think I was ever going to pull it out, but I'm going to pull it out now and use Hannah's design, or the what she taught me about decreasing, and I'm going to finish that, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'm going to finish it, because everything else is done except the decrease in the front. I couldn't figure that out. So thank you, Hannah. Wonderful job. Cannot wait for your next pattern to be released. I'm hoping that it gets released very soon. It's for another shawl, but it's a lacy, lightweight one. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Anyway, so that's Hannah. And then I was watching YouTube, and I love Krista at the Secret Yarnery. She's taught me so much, and I love her little blurbs about Kenya, life in Kenya. She lives in Kenya. But anyway, she was doing a cowl, your Erigeneia Shawl cowl. And I was late. I didn't participate when they were doing the cowl. I found it afterwards. So I thought, well, I'm just going to do it. So, and that's a free pattern. And this is the Erigeneia Shawl pattern. And again, it looks so complicated, but really easy. And I think it's easy because Krista made it easy. I followed her videos, and then this pattern also has the graphs, which, thanks to Krista, I was never able to read a graph. Now I think I can tackle a more difficult one. But she divided each row into sections. Krista did, and loved it. Turned out I love the pattern. So, but what I did was I started it with this yarn, which is a lightweight yarn. But I ran out of yarn. This is all I've got left. So I did order more, but it's on its way, I guess. Anyway, so I had to stop. But I love this. Oh my God. This is Premier Yarns Deborah Norvell Serenity Garden yarn in the colorway Orange Tree. It's a number 2 fine, and it is, I'm not sure what the content is. 100% Draylon microfiber. Anyway, it feels wonderful, heavenly. So I ordered more of this, but I also ordered another colorway as well. So I'm going to keep going until it's the size that I want it. So I couldn't stop there. I had to make the full thing. So all I really, and as you know, I'm on crutches, so I can't get out. So I had to go through my stash and ended up making this. Okay, it's not blocked yet. And I cannot, obviously with my leg, I cannot show you the full thing now, but I will insert a picture here. Anyway, this is the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, and the colorway, oh my goodness, I think I've lost oh, here it is, Sea Coral. So all this coloring came out on its own. And I love that there's no harsh stops and starts of color. So it just turned out like that. Anyway, it is massive. I love it. I get cold easily and I normally wear blankets. So I don't know why I didn't think to make a shawl to make it bigger. And now this is going to be my wrap. This will be what I wear all the time. A shawl is better than a blanket because it's triangular and it fits. I know I feel like a granny, but I get cold easily. So anyway, so that's that one. Loved it. And so I bought the other colorway, but just to show you how gradient it is. This colorway is the Scuba. I'm going to make another one, another shawl. And then I did the same pattern, but I used, believe it or not, I used the homespun yarn by Lion Brand. And I was watching Quoe from the Quoe Podcast, who is absolutely hilarious. He's so fun to watch. And he mentioned that this is his nemesis. He hates homespun, and I really don't know why. So, because I made that same shawl in the homespun using a size 8 plastic hook. And I think that's the key. It slid like butter, no problem. I ran out of the purple. This is actually a gift for a friend of mine's sister. She's going through some health problems, so I wanted to make her a massive shawl. But I ran out of, and her favorite color is purple, and I ran out of purple. So I bordered it in black, but the only black that I had that was similar was the Brunette Soft Boucle, which I figured is the same, in black. And it came out, oh my goodness, I love it. This yarn is soft. I don't know why he has an issue with it. And from what I understand, many people have it. I think that as long as you use the big hook and plastic, I think it'll work out fine. And you can't get this kind of squishiness, or at least I don't know. I'm fairly new to crochet. And I will insert a picture that's spread out here. Anyway, that's all I've been working on right now. Yeah, now I'm going to move on to the next thing. So I think that I've got quite a few shawls done. I'm going to move on to the next thing. I'm still on crutches, getting better, slowly putting some weight on my leg. And right now we have an ice storm going on. I will insert, at the end of this video, I will insert a picture of what we're going through right now. There's ice on the trees. The branches are falling because it's getting so heavy. And just now, the snow is coming down. And it's like mid-April. I am pretty tired of it. I'm sure everyone is pretty tired of it. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you to all of my new subscribers, which reminds me, you guys are keeping me on my toes. I'm doing a giveaway because I passed 50, missed the deadline, or missed the 50 mark and did it late. And now I'm over 100. So now you guys are keeping me on my toes. I have to try to figure out another giveaway, which will probably be closer to, a couple of weeks. But I am working on it. And as soon as I have that figured out, I will do another giveaway. But thank you for keeping me on my toes. Hopefully, and thank you for all of your subscribers. Thank you for all of the wonderful comments that I've been getting. And up and away. Let's go. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Actually, I will see you on Thursday when I do the draw for the last giveaway or last week's giveaway. Thank you, and give it a thumbs up or subscribe, and we'll talk soon.